What's going on, guys? It's Eric here from Dose of VT, bringing you guys another video. This time I have something kind of unique. So basically it's Chinese, not really important, but so basically what's inside this box is something pretty cool. If I can open it, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I mean, if you're the type of person that likes to like relax in your bed and stuff like that and stay up all night and don't really want to hold something in your hand, this is probably the perfect thing for you. So basically what this is like a little mount, so you can put stuff inside of here however you want to hold something. Like if you had the Nintendo Switch, if you had like an iPad or something like that, because this thing can stretch pretty far. Obviously if you had like the Pro version, I don't think it's going to fit in here, but if you had like one of the smaller version iPads, it'll probably fit in here. So basically, it looks like this is all that comes in the package. Plus there's something underneath here. Oh yeah, besides the little connector rod thing here that you'll use. But basically, that's all you have in the actual box. Like, it doesn't even give you directions. Yeah, I don't even have directions, so let's find out if I can set this sucker up. So, basically this is kind of made out of like some type of metal. It's kind of cold to the touch. Really hard to bend, so like it's really going to take some force. So you don't really have to worry about anything like basically slacking on you or anything like that. Let's see here. Imagine you just twist this puppy in right here. Alright, we got the first thing on. Then I imagine you're going to put this puppy on right here. Alright, that's on nice and tight. Then got our last piece right here. Honestly, this sucker's pretty long, so like on your bed or something like that, like if you have like a desk or something that's kind of far away, like a nightstand or whatever, this would definitely work. Because if you're pretty good distance away, you're not really that far, you're the type of person that likes to stay in the middle of the bed, pretty sure this could probably reach the distance depending on how far it actually goes. There we go. Alright, basically, so you got all of this. It's pretty freaking long. Like if I was to like hook this thing up, let's see here, let's get the last piece in here. I believe this puppy probably just twists on or something like that. Sorry about that, guys. The memory card on the camera got full. Stupid me for not taking other stuff off the camera. But anyways, to finish this, all you have to do is basically just snap this sucker on. Just screw it off a little bit. It'll snap right in. Then you just screw it back on. So basically you just tighten this up right there, and then you're good to go. It'll move basically however you want. So basically, how to clamp this onto something. As you can see, I screwed this off a little bit, and now this will just move up. So how thick of where you're going, it'll basically just keep clamping down until you basically have something there to stop. So if I was to put it on my little shelf thing right here, I'm just going to keep screwing it basically. Let's see if I can get a better... Keep going. We're almost there. Now we're basically on there. It clamps on there pretty good. It has two little soft pieces on the inside that are pretty grippy to whatever you put on. This is glass right here, so it'll stick on there pretty good. Then basically if you bend this down, which isn't easy at all, Jesus, So if I can show you guys this, I can bend this all the way down here. Bend it and turn it. If I can, if it lets me. Literally, this thing is pretty stiff, which isn't a bad thing at all. Not one bit. Not a bad thing at all. But anyways, I gotta put that back on there. Turn it around. Probably heard some creaking. Probably not good. So I have the iPhone right here, the iPhone X. Obviously, it's not gonna fit like this, and most of the time you're gonna use this for video anyways. So you're just gonna put it inside here, latch out, sticks in there pretty good. I mean, the weight of it maybe brought this down just a little bit, but that's just because of the angle I have it. So if I was to pull this out and show you guys, like that's as far, if I can keep my fingers here, that's pretty far. If I had to guess, you could probably fit an iPad in here. I have the 12.9 inch, so obviously that's not going to fit in here. I do also have the Nintendo Switch right here. Let me take the Joy-Cons off.
You'll need to connect to the internet first.
Oh, there's Siri talking to me. But anyways, so if you take the Joy-Cons off, snap this puppy in there. Fits pretty snug. Again, the weight of it weighs it down a little bit, possibly because of the angle I have it at. But it sits in there pretty good. It's up against the back. It's not going to fall out. I mean, it might fall off the stand here a little bit. But literally, it's pretty sturdy. So I would guess. We'll see how long that lasts. Because it is from China, so stuff usually from China isn't made pretty well. I'll have to let you guys know if this thing basically sucks after a while. The back of this is kind of soft, not too much, so if you do have like something that's glass on the back, like the iPhone 10, obviously it's glass back there, it might rub against that and start putting scratches on the back of your phone. So I'd be aware of that. You could probably put like a little microfiber cloth behind here to help not get scratches on the back of your phone or whatever, any other electronic you're going to put in here. So I imagine it would probably fit an Amazon tablet, something like that. Maybe vertical, probably better than horizontal, but this can always be rotated. Now it's vertical. So if you really wanted your phone to be up and down, then you just do it this way. Yeah, like I said, it probably would fit an iPad. It would probably fit possibly I would say it'd probably fit the 9.7 inch iPad. And then obviously any of the smaller ones like the mini iPad definitely would fit in here without a doubt. 12.9, not even close. It won't even fit in this. It doesn't even go that far. But every iPad probably under the 12.9 inch will definitely fit in here. So if you're looking for something that you want to have in your bed and you just don't want to hold it, definitely going to fit in here. If you guys have any other questions about this, like with whatever other electronics you might put in here, all I can think of is like the Nintendo Switch, an iPad, an Amazon tablet, a Kindle, or whatever. Basically the Amazon tablet. Your phone. Honestly, that's all I can think of. I don't know what else you'd put in here. I mean, I guess you could probably put a book, but I feel like that'd be weird to put a book in here. I mean, you could. I don't know if the spring system would hold it, and the book would have to be decently small. It couldn't be something huge, and it would have to be a hardback, not a paperback, because obviously the springs would just clamp back down on it, probably break it. Unless you have like a mini monitor, like a really mini monitor that you wanted to use, you could probably use that on here too. That's basically all I can think of. But the pads aren't very thick either, so if you have something that's super thick, so with like a case or something, it'll hold on to it, but it might stick out a little bit. There's not that much depth, probably like a half an inch of width of these little soft pads at the end. is the distance basically from the back to the front of it, probably about a half an inch, roughly maybe 1/4, somewhere around there. But there you go, guys. Just let me know if you have any more questions or whatever electronics, or if you want to see certain electronics that I might have that might fit in here. That'd be pretty cool. A keyboard might fit in here. I just thought of that, by the way. A keyboard might fit in here depending on the size. Won't be a very big keyboard unless you get the width right. Hopefully the keyboard's not. I mean, I got this one right here, but I don't know who would want to type like this. But you never know. People out there like to do a lot of stuff from their bed. So, I mean, this is the keyboard I would use. I mean, it's in there. Kinda. It doesn't sit in there completely perfect because along the back of my keyboard, there's like a little part that sticks out. So if I didn't have a little part back there, I'll show you guys here in a second. But, I mean, you could use this. I mean, obviously you can't press on keys very hard. And it weighs this thing down a lot. So, you probably could use a keyboard. See, I have the Microsoft keyboard and mouse or whatever. But I do have this little piece right here that sticks out. So if you had a completely flat one, probably work. The mini keyboard for like the Mac or whatever would probably work decently well. I mean, the only problem is you have the distance. So if you press hard on this side, it's probably going to come this way, depending how far you can get it back and if it can sit on this pretty good. But I don't know if you can actually be typing on it. That'd be really weird, I think. But anyways, there you go, guys. This video is a lot longer than it should be. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Peace.